Hello everyone, welcome to Car Readings. If you like, subscribe and put your thumbs up if you want. So I had a dream last night and I want to share it with you. I don't know if it's connected to me or not, but it's a really interesting story and it's not one of those things that's gonna run out and tell everyone kind of thing. But is it, like I said, connected to me, or is it connected to something that's gonna come up to this other person? I'll tell you who it is in a minute. So what it is, I'm in a room. I'm looking at this thing. It's a square thing. I think it's a water filter. I see water coming out of it, and there's a little bottle with water in it. The color is like this. It's kind of blue here. And I say to this person, "Can't you get a bigger bottle?" And she goes, "Yeah, you can, but I don't think we need it, right?" So that's okay. Then I look at something like these. It's kind of like these. And I'm looking at them. I'm thinking, I wonder if this can mix the flavour of the water and change the colour of the water kind of thing. I'm looking at them, I wonder. And that's okay. Then I'm in this room and see this person on a couch or on a bed. Now go to this person. I want to introduce you to this person. So, because I've got all your books here, and I want her to know who you are. Okay. So I'll take this person up to this other person. Say to this person, "This is Alice." No, sorry, not Alice. Alison, whatever. It starts with D or something like that. So that's all right. And the lady must have said something. I don't know what she said. But Alison replies to her, and we look at each other, this lady and I, and go, I don't think it's right. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't be right, right? So I'll go to this other room with this lady, right? I think this is all the same person. I could be wrong. And I go to this lady, am I going to be a good childcare worker? Sorry. And she goes, "Yeah, you're going to be a good childcare worker, and good luck on it," kind of thing. Okay, that's okay. Then I start to talk to her about other stuff. I don't know what it was, but I talk to her about other stuff. She goes, "We're not really here for this. We're here for the communication side of it." So I go to the Alice and say to Alison, I should say Alison, I say to her, "I know I communicate, but I don't know how good I am at communication." Yeah, so that's okay. Then someone walks in with a whole heap of music books, like different kind of music, like classical, country, print music, like you photocopy music into a book, that kind of stuff. I ordered, and I go, "This is all good, but I don't have a piano." Yeah, and that's where the dream finished. And there's certain things about this dream I want to share with you. When I woke up from the dream with hearing the word Alison, sorry, I keep on thinking of Alison DeVille. I don't know why, but I just thought of Alison DeVille. That, she's a medium. She works in America. They made a show based on some of her true life stories. She works with the police in the comedian. You probably all heard of the show. And she has written books. I think it's 5 books she written. So yeah. And I thought, that's interesting. Alison came into my head, Alison DeVille. So I thought, that's interesting. I wonder if she's doing something in America. So that's okay. So that's fine. I thought, maybe. Then when I looked at the music and the childcare and the communication, I'll tell you now. I'm gonna do this thing on YouTube related to a whole heap of type of communication and theories and facts and all that on YouTube. I'm thinking of doing. I'm hoping to add this in 2 days or 3 days time. So I thought I had that in my head, and because Alison talked about communication, not here right now. We're here for communication stuff. I thought that's really interesting. And then I thought about the childcare thing. I am thinking about going back into childcare as a volunteer work at this stage, see how I go with it. And I thought, that's in my dream. I asked Alison about childcare. Then I thought about the music books and that. I actually am thinking about buying a keyboard. I thought, that's really, really interesting. Because what's been happening lately, Been watching this show called Scorpion. It's based on a guy called um, Walter O'Brien. So he has a high IQ of 197. I just did a thing on YouTube if you want to watch it. But he's really a talented guy. He's used his skills, his IQ and all that into his business. So it's kind of based on that. But it's related to, again, communication, relationships, and that kind of stuff in the show. And I thought, but there's a bit in with water with certain episodes in this related with water who plays the guitar. And I remember yesterday I go, oh, he reminds me of this lady called Sally Kimber. She plays the guitar and she's really good at it. And I've got, oh, let's Google Scorpion or Water Line and see if he's got any music on YouTube. So I think I got one, and I thought, well, yeah, he's very much like Salvador. They have their own way of singing and their own way playing the guitars, and that Hubbard plays guitar. Well, yeah, I can see why I can relate to him with Sal Kimber. Yeah. I don't know if you can get Sal on YouTube. You can try, but I don't know if you can these days. But I thought that. But as I'm watching this water guy, I'm thinking to myself, I really miss my guitar. I know it's good at these two people. I must admit, I can't make up my own music, but them two can. But I like it. And the same with keyboard. The two things I really like. So I am really thinking about buying one of the two. So I thought that's really interesting. I can read music. I just can't make up my own music, right? So I thought that's really interesting. And one of it's related to me because communication, childcare, buying a keyboard, a piano, I don't know, because I'm seeing keyboard, I mean, the guitars everywhere. I just went to the market last Sunday and there's a lady playing the music with her tongue. I'm just sitting watching it and going, I really want to do that again, kind of thing. So I'm thinking to myself, But then when I'm watching, thinking about all this, the actor water comes into my head. The actual actor, not the real water, came to my head, and I think, really, that's really interesting. But then I was thinking, I would never meet Alison DeVille, just because she's in America. I'm here in Australia. Just certain reasons that we will never meet. Some reason I don't feel like I'm gonna go to one of her platform shows or whatever they want to call it. I don't know actually what to call it, but something like that. But I'm watching Alison talking to people about things. So I'm thinking to myself, is it connected to me? Or is it connected to Alison and Alison's going to do something in the public where everyone can watch her do it? Or is it just connected to me? Because two things I've thought about later on is I am going to go to two expos. One's a psychic expo and one's a mind, body, spirit expo. And they both have psychics and both of them do sell stuff. Last psychic expo I went to, they sell body shop stuff. One of my favourite shops. So that's why I'm saying it. But they sell oils and like water filters and that too. But more like the water filters are connected to the psychic side of it. So to me, I'm thinking maybe connected to that. I'm gonna go and see something, but I don't know yet. So if I see something, this will be a follow-up of my dream. But I thought I'd share this with you because it's really interesting. Because like I said, I will never meet Alison, and I probably will never meet this guy who plays water. Of Scorpion. It's just one of those things I probably would never meet him because we're on two different things, unless he goes and work for Rin or Southern Cross right now. I don't see it because that's the place that I clean here in Bendigo. And that's the only way I would actually meet both of them if they come to the station and I'm there. But I don't see that happening. So it makes me think about this dream. And whatever happens, I'm going to give you a follow up on this. I feel like there's something that is coming in. I just don't know. Because the other thing I've been to, I have a number of places I clean. And there's one super place, I won't name the place, but I went to one super place and they have a chair, okay? And I don't do this often. I do this once, probably once in a blue moon, like, I don't know, every 1 or 2 years, something like that. And I feel like I saw a female spirit sitting in the chair. And I wonder if it's connected to that too, because that's something that I do, where I do sometimes pick up spirits. Not that often, but I do, because I don't home pin on spirits or anything unless I'm doing a reading. But sometimes a person do come through to me. I don't know why, but they do come through to me. So I wonder if this person that I picked up on a couch is connected to the dream. In at center, I don't know how that connected to the veil. So it's be interesting where this is going to go. So I'm going to leave this right now because if I keep on going, it's going to be too long. So I'm going to leave it right now. I hope you like it. If you hear anything about Alison and see what she's going to do, pass it on. And if you want, subscribe, put your thumbs up if you like. And I'll see you in this time for another YouTube thing. Bye.